2025 Math Paper 2, Question 4a. Solve the simultaneous equations. So to solve these two equations, as you can see, we have the same coefficients of y here. We have a 2 and we have a 2, and the signs are different. So your job here is to eliminate the y's. And to do that, you can just draw a line like this and add them like this, because once I add this to this, I'll get a 0. So that way the y will be eliminated. So you can say x plus 3x, this will be 4x, and then negative 2y plus 2y, this will be a 0, because when we have different signs, we normally subtract. So when you subtract, you just get a 0, and you don't even need to get a sign from any of these numbers, because this is just a 0. So you can either write the 0 or you can ignore it. And then this plus this will be a 12. So that means you have 4x is equal to 12. And then to solve for x, you can simply divide both sides by 4 so that you get rid of the coefficient of x, like so. So this and this will go, and then you have x, and then 4 into 12, that's a 3, and you're done with your x. So your job is to solve for y now. So you can choose either to use this equation or this equation. Usually we pick the easiest. You don't need to use both, despite the fact that they'll both give you the same answer. So I'll use the first one, and then I'll also use the second one, just in case you feel like using the second one. So if you're using the first one, which is x minus 2y is equal to 7, you can just replace your x with a 3. You know that x is 3, so you can put a 3 there, then minus 2y is equal to 7. And then at this point, you can either take the 2y this side, or you can take the 3 to the other side. So normally we take the 2y to the right hand side, just to avoid having a negative sign on the 2y. But for me, I think I'll just leave this one alone like this, so it will remain a negative 2y, and then I'll leave the 7 there and take the 3 to the other side, so that I have this. And then we have 2y is equal to 7 minus 3, that's a 4. And then to solve for y, you can simply divide both sides by minus 2, so that your y is minus 2 into 4, that's minus 2. So your answers are x is 3 or x is this. If you decide to use the second equation, this is what you do. You can say 3x plus 2y is 5. Of course, you know your x is a 3, so you can say 3. Where there is x, just put your 3 and then plus 2y. This is equal to 5. 3 multiplied by 3, you have a 9 plus 2y. Then you have a 5. You take the 9 to the other side, so that this one remains a 2y. Then you have a 5. The moment you take the 9 to the other side, the sign changes to a negative, so that you have 2y is equal to this minus this, which is minus 4. To solve for y, you can simply divide both sides by 2, so that your y is minus 2. So either ways, whether you pick this equation or you pick this, you still get the same correct answer. Just pick whatever is easier for you.